you want to master the art of receiving princess treatment, then you, my darling, need to watch this video. Take out your pen and paper. We're taking notes and changing our life forever. Let's get started. Part 1 of getting princess treatment. Step 1. Work on your self-worth. Until unless you can stand up and say, I am worth it, nobody else is going to say that you're worth it. And nobody else will believe that you deserve princess treatment. So my darling, work on your self-worth. Build yourself from within. Tell yourself positive affirmations as soon as you wake up. Look in the mirror and say, I'm enough. I am good enough. I am capable of getting princess treatment. I am the best version of myself. When you keep saying these things, your self-worth will eventually become better and people will treat you better as well. Step 2. Darling, it's time to have high standards because people are using you left, right and center. And if you want to get the princess treatment, you need to have high standards and you need to respect your high standards. You will not say yes if you want to say no, and you will stop people pleasing others because these people just use you. They don't genuinely care about you. So as soon as you stop letting them walk all over you, you will be able to get a new version of yourself who gets the princess treatment every single day. Step 3. You need to have confidence, my darling. Princess treatment is not given to just anybody. It's given to people who know who they are, have high standards, and emit an aura of quiet confidence. If you show up one day at a place, make sure that you know you are good enough. You know that you can do it the best. You know you're prepared enough and you look the piece because you have put into yourself, into self-grooming, into looking your best version of yourself. When you do that, your confidence actually builds up and you stand straight with your head high because you deserve it, and people see that and treat you like an absolute princess. Part 2 of receiving princess treatment. My darling, you need to realize princess treatment is given to people who are thriving and dripping in their feminine energy. If you're constantly in your masculine energy, you're super hyper independent, then people will not tend to give you princess treatment because they think you can do it yourself. They don't need to help you or make you feel better or special. So you have to understand when to switch from your masculine side to your feminine side. If you are carrying something heavy, make sure if a man is helping you to smile and say, thank you so much, rather than just snatching the bags away from his hand and saying, I can do it. He knows you can do it, my darling, but if you just appreciate him for a minute and smile, that's all it takes, and he will continue carrying your bags because it makes him feel good, and he wants to give you the princess treatment because you reciprocate in your feminine energy. So make sure you work on switching to your feminine energy and not always being hyperly in your masculine energy, because that repels people from giving you the princess treatment, because masculine energy is what gives the princess treatment and feminine energy is what receives the princess treatment. Part 3 of the receiving princess treatment. We are going to delve now into taking care of ourselves. If you want to get the princess treatment, you need to look the piece. And I'm not saying compare yourself to somebody else because we don't do comparisons here. We become our best version here with me, GrandeurGazette. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a grooming routine. You're going to take care of yourself every single day. Remember one thing, my darling, you are your biggest investment. Your home might be looking like $1 million, but if you don't look like $1 million, nobody sees your home except a few limited people you call over, but everybody sees you on the streets. So invest more in yourself rather than those home decor that is going to collect dust in your home. Make sure that your hands are polished. Make sure your nails are cut and clean. You don't have to have a manicure, but if you can, then please do. If not, then make sure they're clean. There's no dirt underneath the nails. Make sure your hair's tidy and clean. Make sure you are smelling good. Make sure your skin is soft and hydrated. Your clothes are ironed and there are no creases. You know how to dress for the dress code. Don't go looking business casual when the dress code is not that. Learn and search and make sure you present yourself as the best version of yourself, regardless of what you're doing. Going to a coffee shop does not matter. You should look your best. You should not look like a squished bin bag. Your posture should be straight and you should be looking absolutely the most polished version of yourself. That is exactly when people see you with the eye of, oh my God, have you looked at her? She looks gorgeous. And that is exactly when you start getting princess treatment. Step 4. Darling, now you will learn how to speak your desires. If you are carrying a heavy bag and you do see a man who is there and you want to ask for help, this is how you'll ask for help. You'd go up to him and say, hello, I'm really struggling with the bags. I would be really grateful if you could carry them for me. And if he's a good man, a genuine man in his masculine energy, he would smile and help you without a question. But you need to learn how you need to speak your desires. It's not by shouting. It's not by saying, I want you to carry my bags. That's not how any man or any person would like to help you. Rather, you have to be soft, kind, polite, but if needed, assertive, without losing your calm. I have several videos on that on my Instagram, so you need to check it out because those are bite-sized videos you can watch in just 90 seconds. Once you learn how to speak your desires in a feminine way, in your feminine energy, people will reciprocate to it way better than if you're arguing, loud shouting, or using curse words. You need to learn how to express your desires, and people will serve you princess treatment on a tray. Step 5. My darling, you need to show gratitude. When people treat you with princess treatment, if you want your princess treatment to go on forever, you need to learn how to reciprocate when a man is helping you, a man is giving you gifts, and it's not by giving an even more expensive gift or by just mirroring his action. It's by simply being grateful in your feminine energy. Giving you an example, if he gives you a beautiful gift, you don't have to buy him an even more expensive gift. You simply need to open it in front of him, have a big smile and say, you make me feel like an absolute princess. Thank you so much. I feel so loved. Those words affect him way more than if you would have gotten him an expensive gift. He would continue giving you those gifts just to listen to those words and look at your face with that loving expression you made. Learn how to be grateful with words in your feminine energy. The more you master that, the more your princess treatment will keep going on, and it will once become a never-ending cycle. My darling, if you want a part 2 on receiving princess treatment, another deep dive, then let me know. Or if you have any video suggestions, comment down below and I'll make it for you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a like if you did like my video. And stay tuned for my next video, which is coming very soon.